Hey there, welcome back to the podcast. Today we're talking about two types of sellers. Those who do it as a side hustle for some extra money, and those who are all in building an exit strategy from their current job. So why does this matter? Because knowing which one you are shapes how you work, where you focus, and how fast you grow. By the end of this episode, we'll walk away with clarity on your goals, your approach, and what will actually move the needle for you.
Hey, teacher friend. Welcome to Online Business for Teachers, the podcast for educators who are tired of being tired and wondering if there's more out there. Are you up late Googling online jobs for teachers or how to make extra money from home? Do you dream about starting a business, working from home, or finally getting paid for the resources you've already created without adding more stress to your plate? I'm Monica Lopez, a former teacher who was burnt out, overwhelmed, and secretly searching for a way out. I wanted more time with my kids, the freedom to work from home, and a way to make money doing something I actually enjoyed. That's when I discovered the simplest path, creating and selling my own teacher resources, using the skills I already had. Now, I help teachers like you turn your ideas into income with step-by-step guidance, real talk about finding time to grow your business, and the mindset shifts that help you believe it's actually possible. So close those lesson plans and grab your favorite drink. It is your turn now.
Before we jump in, I want to tell you about an exciting opportunity. For a limited time, I'm offering free full 1-hour coaching calls. These aren't discovery calls. They're like real coaching sessions where you can ask me anything. Whatever you need to know. You want to know how it works. You want to know what works. You want to know what doesn't work. Maybe you want to know how I grew or what you should focus on or what you can skip. I'll tell you whatever it is that you need to know, and I will help you through any hurdles, any obstacles, anything that you need to get through. I'm here. Okay. Ask me anything. Spots are limited, so go book your call before they're gone. You can find the link in the show notes. Okay, so I want to be honest with you. For years, I wanted to leave teaching, but here's the thing. I didn't want another job. That's why it took me so long to actually leave teaching for good, because I don't know if I've said this on the podcast or not, but I quit teaching 4 times. Quit, like I wasn't going to come back. I did that 4 times because I didn't want to be there anymore. It was exhausting for me. My priorities were staying home with my kids. I wanted to be there for my family, and I wanted to have the freedom to live life on my own terms. And another job was not going to give that to me, because I would still be rushed in the mornings. I would still be rushed after work, and I would still, in my opinion, would still have too much to do. So I wanted freedom. That was the reason that I quit 4 times. It took me years to get where I am, because for the longest time, I kept trying to escape education altogether. I thought I had to leave it behind to build something totally new. And I did. I tried to do that with several other businesses. But here's the truth. Education is what I know. I am a teacher, and I will always be a teacher. I love teaching, and I love kids, and I love creating resources. I just had to align myself with that truth. It took me years to accept that. But once I realized that I could still be a teacher, just in a different way, everything opened up. I learned that I could make money outside the classroom, doing what I love in a way that feels light, aligned, and just truly me. So here's the insight that I want to share today. There are 2 main types of sellers, and knowing which one you are is key. There's nothing wrong with being one or the other. It just depends on your goals. So one type of seller is the side hustler. These are the sellers that just want extra money. Maybe it's for vacations or paying down debt or family activities or just fun spending. And a lot of TPT sellers that are doing this full time now started this way. And when they saw the potential, they went full time. But side hustlers, they're there because They want to stay teaching. They are happy keeping this side hustle part-time. They like their current job. They're not ready to leave yet, or they may not want to leave at all. They value flexibility and balance. They want this to fit around their life, not take over their life. So if you are a side hustler, this is what you focus on. You upload when you can. It's not even consistent. You find something, or you create something that you like that worked in your classroom, and you upload it. Okay, it could be once a month. It could be just a side hustle in the summer. It could be on the weekends. It could be, I don't know. It just depends on your schedule. Okay, just very inconsistent, and that there's nothing wrong with that. Just uploading when you can. If you're a side hustler, you prioritize products that bring in quick wins. You go for trending topics, seasonal resources, or evergreen bestsellers, or just things that fit in your classroom and you like it, and you just put it up there. You keep it simple. You don't dive into big marketing systems like ads or funnels or even email. These are just side hustle. So your goals might be to bring in reliable side income, like passive income. It might make you feel proud of making money for your expertise. It helps you maintain balance without overcommitting or burning out. And like I said, we all kind of start that way, where you just want to upload and just kind of see what happens. And any money that comes in is good money. It could be coffee money. It could be a car payment. It could be vacation money, or just fun money, your own money to spend on whatever you want. Okay, so those are the side hustlers. Now, the other type of TPT seller might be the exit strategist. These sellers are building a runway to leave their job, and they want to replace their full-time income or even surpass it. And that is totally possible. For some people, it's difficult to believe that making money online is even possible, but it is. It is a long game. So these exit strategies know that. They know that it's a long game, and they're ready to treat it like a real business. Okay, and anybody who is a business owner knows that business is not something that grows overnight. It's a long game. So here's what you should focus on if you are an exit strategist. Build a broad, intentional product catalog across topics, grades, or niches. Honestly, I think you should focus on the niche that you are an expert in, and really, really create your resources that align with that niche. For me, that was ESL, and I was able to create a lot of resources that worked for my students and put them up for sale on TPT, and that worked very good. And you can make product lines out of your best sellers, because product lines is where it's at, but I'll talk about that in a different episode. So exit strategists are building a brand. They're building intentional resources. Sometimes you don't even use those in your classroom. These just go well together. That is taking care of your business, not necessarily just your students, although those two can go together. Exit strategies are working on mastering marketing. These people are working on their email lists, they're working on SEO, and they're working maybe on Pinterest, social media, or they might even be working with Facebook ads. If you're just starting, all of this is like, wait, what? I didn't even know that was a thing, but it is. These exit strategies are going all in. They are serious about their business. So they're starting their email list. They're looking for search engine optimization strategies. They're looking into other ways to promote their products, maybe on Pinterest or social media. And a lot of us also do paid ads. Okay. Exit strategies also create scalable offers. They might be thinking about memberships or courses or larger bundles. I mean, we're talking like $300, $500 bundles on TPT. That is also possible. So we can go from a $3 resource to a $300 bundle. Wow, right? Sell a few of those and wow, you have some income coming in. Memberships. If you have a broad enough audience, that's something you can create. I have a membership for ESL teachers. There are lots of math memberships that I know of, and that's another way to scale your offers. Maybe you want to teach courses. That's also an offer that you can make. Maybe you know how to teach small groups and you can create a course out of it and you can sell that as well. Exit strategists are also tracking their numbers. They're testing these strategies and they're reinvesting into growth. This is an important one because some teachers might say, I don't want to invest any money into this business because I don't know if it's going to give anything back to me. These might be the side hustlers, but if you're an exit strategist, you are investing so that you can grow. And you are testing and testing and testing. So you put something out there to see if it works. It's almost like a big risk. Exit strategists are risk takers. They are going all in, and if it doesn't work, they don't fret. They move on to the next strategy. That's what exit strategists do. Their goals are to reach consistent, predictable income every month. So they're always looking for maybe new products to create to fill in the holes for weaker months. So for example, August, September is huge for most TPT sellers because it's the beginning of the year, but maybe Christmas is not so hot because teachers are only teaching for a couple of weeks. So you create resources that maybe sell well in December, maybe seasonal Christmas or winter themed resources. So these exit strategists are always looking to see where the holes are. They're keeping track of their numbers and because they want that predictable income every single month. Exit strategists are also building systems so that the business runs smoothly even when life gets busy. It depends on what stage you are in. So if you're in the growth stage of your business, you might even be working during the Christmas break or during their summer break, during Thanksgiving break, because you are in the growth stage and you're just wanting to grow your business, right? They know that if they stop working for a couple weeks or even a couple months, their systems are still working for them and their business continues to run smoothly. Exit strategists are also working on creating long-term freedom and security so that they can exit confidently. And we'll talk about in another episode when to know if you are ready to exit your profession and go full-time in your business. But these are goals for the exit strategist, right? Reach consistent, predictable income every month, build systems, and create long-term freedom so that they can just exit confidently. All right. Here is the takeaway that I want you to hear loud and clear. Neither path is better or worse. They're just different. And the important thing is to know which game you're playing so that you can align your time and your energy and expectations accordingly. I believe that most people start with just a side hustle. And if that is you, then your goals are just to bring in some extra income and feel proud of what you are doing and avoiding the burnout, right? Especially if you are teaching full time and you're doing this on the weekends or in the evenings. You're keeping it simple. You're prioritizing products that bring in just the quick wins and just uploading whenever you can. So if you are a side hustler, then that is your life. That is how you are running your business. All right. So if you want to connect with other teachers who are building their online businesses, come join my Facebook group. It's a space for community, encouragement, and real conversations about selling on TPT, making money online, and creating freedom in your life. The link is in the show notes. Would love to see you inside. Thank you so much for listening today. I'm truly grateful that you are here. Keep believing in your goals, keep showing up, and remember, you can build a business that fits your life and your dreams. See you next time.
Hey, teacher friend, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If this show is helping you dream a little bigger, would you take 30 seconds to leave a quick review? It means the world to me, and it helps more teachers find their way to this podcast. I'll meet you back here next week. Take care and keep dreaming bigger.